that's kind of like what we're hoping for. If somebody like sees you as they're heading in for the show, maybe they showed up early or something, and they get to see us interviewing you, like that would be amazing. Yeah, that's kind of like what we're thinking. And so yeah, whoever, we would send a very small, just a single person with you to ride over to the venue, and then we'll have the 2 cameras once we get to the venue. That's kind of all we're thinking. Then, I think I'm going to be handling, or we're talking about whether or not I'll be handling the post. So as we start heading into this, I also want to ask if there's any particular songs in your repertoire that you want us to focus on, or that like you think would be a good vibe. Otherwise, like, we're happy to get into it and pick something. But if there's any inspiration of music that is more present in your mind as of late, that you would want, that would work for us to incorporate into this, usually we like to use like 2 to 3 songs, sometimes even 4 songs throughout the course of a piece to highlight different moments, different vibes. Let us know if there's anything that jumps out at you. I know somebody already called out another one, but yeah, outside of that, looking for brainstorm.
That was Rodney's choice.
Anything you find in there that you love, I'm good with. Have you guys done one of these prior? Could you like send me a link to something similar just so I could kind of see what the flow is?
Yeah, I did send him. So I did one with Cody the Friend when I did his tour last year. So his piece, he wanted us to be in Brooklyn and just kind of shoot like a day in the life with him walking around. But maybe, Julie, we can send that one as a reference.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll send over a few. And especially, I think Rafa here has done such a brilliant job, and he did an awesome piece with Fade. So yeah, we'll send you a few examples so you can see the vibe in it. And I love what you're saying, because it's just very much like what we love to shoot, like really authentic, really raw, doesn't want to feel like too overproduced or anything. And it's just giving fans like a real glimpse into like a day in the life hanging out with you, really. So yeah, sounds cool.
Perfect.
Is there anything like so Blair here on the call, she's our social creative director. She'll be helping, kind of doing some real good research now and like coming up with the interview questions. Is there any like talking points you really want to land on, like stuff you're passionate about that you really want to see in this content?
The Live Nation deal, of course. Offer-based shows, the tour. Community work at home, the compound. I'm pretty open. Whatever you guys kind of find when you do your digging. I don't like re-answering like the basic questions that we get asked every single interview that we do in the world. But everything else, I'm pretty open.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Blair, do you feel like you have a good reference point, Blair? Or do you need to ask anything, questions, or ideas?
I think I have a pretty good reference point. I mean, something that I found most interesting in the research I've done so far is just that I think there are a lot of gatekeepers in music, and the fact that you emphasize the importance of sharing knowledge to not only your friends, but also your fans and other artists is something I really want to focus on. So just want to make sure that's something that you're comfortable with.
Definitely.
Okay, perfect. And yeah, no other questions for me.
I just have a quick question. The 200 people that get to come to this show, how did you pick those people?
It'll kind of just be random. They're going to put their offers in, and I'm going to go through the sheet and say this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and whoever gets it, gets it.
Cool. Okay. Nice.
That's a great way into that subject, Jilly. I think you just killed it. Yeah, we got to talk about that, yeah.
Cool, alright. Well, I think we're pretty clear. Tonya, do you have any more production questions about the venue or anything?
Not so much production, actually. I did want to just flag one thing, LaRussell. Our creative director, Byron, is going to be on the ground with Rafa, so just not to surprise you. We unfortunately won't be there, but he'll be there, and he'll be helping to kind of ask the talking points with you. And then secondly is, Dom, I don't know if this is more of a question for you, but when are we looking to get this out into the world, just so that we can start making sure that we don't miss any deadlines or any kind of important?
LaRussell's a very in the moment person. I think it's just when it happens, it goes live, and that's the beauty of and the magic of just being present in the moment. So it's up to you guys. If you can get it done, you know, the next day or the day after. My bad, Ralph. I don't know what timeline you're going to work on, but that LaRussell, I feel like you shoot something and then it ends up on.
I don't like talking about, you know, what we did 6 months ago, 6 months from now. I'd rather be talking about new things. So it's like if it's happening now, I prefer for it to all be able to, you know, come out soon and be in the now. Because by 6, 7 months later, I'll be doing something else, and that excitement and enthusiasm kind of, you know, wavers. So the sooner the better, but I also understand post-production times. We do the same, so I know what it takes.
Great. Okay, cool. So we can probably get you a V1 within the first couple days, right, Rafa?
Yeah, we're thinking so we're shooting on Wednesday. By that weekend, like Saturday afternoon, you'll get the first version.
And then, just to be clear, Dom and LaRussell, we would send it to you guys to give us any kind of feedback or notes, you know, that you want, Nick, and that, you know, before we get it out into the world. So I guess that over the weekend we would send that to you guys, and then hopefully get it out.
And where will this piece live?
Yeah, I can talk to that. So we generally put everything we make on all of the Live Nation social feeds. So we have about 6.2 million fans organically across Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X, and YouTube. And then we also love to do like some like lifts, so very like short snippets for places like TikTok, which we see performs really well. And I think the best sort of like push we can always give everything is when we like collaborate with you on your own feeds. And so we can do that on Instagram and Facebook, and then just give you like whatever content you want to post natively on your own channels as well.
Perfect. Groovy.
Cool. Okay. But also I'll give you some information on signups and all that. I'm getting that right now, so I'll send that to you within the next 15. And then I think team here, are we all good?
I didn't meet Rodney yet.
Right. Yeah. I'm all good. Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, dog?
Nice to meet you. Yo, what's up, man? Definitely a fan of you, bro. I heard we were doing this. I was like, wait, what? It's like, what?
Gratitude.
But yeah, excited for this one, man. Thank you.
Bet. Appreciate you guys.
All right.
Okay. Thanks,
cool.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for jumping on.
Of course.
This is your first show with Live Nation.
Yeah.
Deal.
This is the first one using their platform.
Oh, but
Backyard shows have been with Live Nation.
And Seattle with Live
Seattle,
Nation.
exactly. But this is the first one with them doing Ticketmaster and going through the offer-based flow and shit. So this is a really good. Since we're going to do this shit in August, this is a great demo to see. Okay, do we like the flow? How's it work? How does it feel? Are they on top? You know.
Why is the cutoff date the day before? Like, why can't people? What is that?
It'll be extended. It's just they have to close it and open it in cycles to like dump the offers. They're still like figuring out this tech as this is like new.
Yeah,
of course.
It's so interesting that they're having such a hard time doing like. Well, what TBA just did.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling?
Cool. I don't like not having access. Like me and Don been talking about that. It's like this is the first show I've thrown myself in a long time where I don't have no back end access. You know.
They still haven't given you
and
any?
I gotta like wait for things to come in.
Yeah.
You won't have it at all? Like, as this process continues, you will never?
It's coming in, like, hourly. Like, every few hours, they're able to, like, print it, send it through, okay, this one. So it's just, like, this is different right there. Ain't it crazy, though, when the majors, like, are struggling to figure out how to do something we indies do?
When you said it last time, I was like, that makes so much sense. It's like, it's not that they're struggling.
That's
it's that
literally it.
It's that they just don't want to give you the data, so it's harder for them to do it.
They have to figure out how to go around
they're trying to
data.
Yeah, they're trying to trying to figure out how to do some slick shit. Whereas Ibrimo was like, oh, well, here you go.
Here's
And
the
they're
back
like,
end. Here's
well,
everything I see.
I need to give it around the back. And I'm just like, what are you? Just give me the shit.